Hello everybody, welcome to a video. You're probably wondering why there's a chest behind me, and if we open it up, you will see some new items called Adium. And you're probably wondering, what are these items? Well, I spent the last week coding a Minecraft mod from scratch. That means no mCreator or no external tools, just from pure scratch with Java. And this video is just to show a little progress update on where I'm at the mod and the sort of stuff I want to add to the mod and some issues I've had along the way. So first of all, I'll just show you what I've added. Now, it all starts off with here, well, actually here, Adium or raw Adium. And from raw Adium, you can make Adium blocks, Adium walls. You can also make stairs and slabs like this. And yes, they do sound like amethyst. I have had people mention this before when I have showcased the mod. It is supposed to look like a blue amethyst. That is the point. Now there's other blocks in the mod that I've added are Adium ore and a block of raw Adium. Mostly to keep up with Minecraft's consistency of raw items having raw block variants. So yeah. And these blocks can be found between 0 and positive 64. And they're usually around 5 ore blocks per chunk, or like per vein. And then I think there's like 12 or something raw blocks. So if I just find a cave real quick, and give myself night vision, we can go down. And they are pretty rare, and there is a reason why. But you'll see here, there's some Adium ore. And then if we go more towards Deep Slate, you'll see over here, we have some raw Adium there. Now, once you have found raw Adium, it can be mined with a iron pickaxe or higher, so diamond, netherite pretty much. And it will drop 1 to 5 or like 1 to 8 raw Adium. This can then be smelted into the Adium ingot you see here, which is then how you get everything except the raw block, but everything else in the mod. And I'll show you how real quickly. Everything is crafted with the crafting table. I'm gonna grab some sticks as well and some string here, and then I'll show you how to make them. First of all, the blocks. The Adium block is made like any other block like this. So is the slab. The wall is made like this. And the stairs can be made either way. So it can be made like this, or it can be made like this. And then the tools are made the same. You have the pickaxe. You have the shovel. You have the axe. You have the hoe. And you have the sword, like this. You can also make Adium armor, so we have the chest plate, the helmet, the boots, and the leggings. And in game, this looks like this, sort of a medieval armor, which is pretty nice. And then the tools, although they look like diamonds, they aren't exactly the same as diamond. As you'll see here, the sword has some extra detail. The pickaxe has changed, like the top of it is Adium, and then the shovel is more like a spade. The axe is double-ended, and then the hoe looks like this. And these work as they normally would in Minecraft. And then finally, we have Adium silk, which is made with a piece of string in the middle, and then 4 Adium like this. And this will be the key pretty much to the rest of the mod, or most of the stuff I want to add to this mod, which is clothing items. Stuff like hats and ties, bow ties, jackets, whatever, will all be made with Adium silk. But I have no idea how that's going to be done yet, so that's for like a future video. But that's basically it for the mod for now. There is a Wikipedia page and a Modrinth page. The Modrinth page isn't finished yet, it's still under review, but once it is up, you have your credits links, you also have galleries, the changelogs. This is just the initial release that I had to put onto Modrinth. But if you go into the description, you have my Discord, and then you have a wiki page, which will take you to a GitHub repository, where you can also see the code and everything here, but mainly the wiki. And on the main page, we just have some basic information and the logo for the mod. But then on the side, you'll see 6 different things, or 7, including home. So this page is the home page. Then if we click on main features, this just has the list of everything, and it just tells you a bit about each item and block in the game and where they spawn in the world, just basic information you need to know. Below that you have images, which is just showcasing off the textures for each item and block and armor piece there. Then you have changelogs, so this tells you what has changed per version. Obviously 0.2 isn't finished yet, so it's not actually there. Then we have my to-do lists. This is just to keep track of what I want to add to the mod. Then you have recipes, which is how do you make or like cook everything, like so. And then finally you have asset IDs. This isn't really necessary, but this is just in case you say want to make a piggyback of my mod and add stuff to it, and you want to use, say, Adium ore in your custom recipe. This is the ID here for it. And if you haven't seen already, this mod is called Atlas Elite, and by the logo as well. The logo might change, I'm not too sure yet, but yeah, no reason why it's called Atlas Elite. I just thought of it and was like, yeah, that works. But that's basically it for the mod. Now I'm just gonna go through some painful issues that I had. Oh look, there's some Adium behind me. Anyway, I'm gonna go through some painful issues I had real quick, and I'm just gonna read them off. Okay, well this is my second time recording this, because the first time my microphone wasn't on. So, here we go again. The first error I had was I spelled one word wrong and it just broke the whole mod. You can see on screen a little message I had with a fabric helper on the Discord who just helped me. It was 1 AM and it was my first time making like a mod without mcreator or whatever. Then the second issue I had was fabric mods have this thing called DataGen, which you basically just tell the mod to make the JSON files for, say, a block or like an item or whatever, or the recipe files and stuff. Firstly, when porting to DataGen, the textures wouldn't work. This is because they were named wrong or in the wrong location. I can't exactly remember. Then the second time it happened, assets and data files didn't delete, so it wouldn't work because I ported them from the data files I already had. I just ported it over to the DataGen, and the files didn't, the old files didn't delete properly, so it just didn't work. Then once that issue was fixed, when running DataGen, it made 2 generated folders, Atlas Elite and Atlas-Elite. Now my mod assets look for Atlas Elite, all one word, but it was making both of them, so some of the DataGen files weren't getting created like at all. Why was this happening? Well, there's a file called fabric.mod.json, which basically tells Minecraft what version of Fabric your mod is, and some other stuff like the name of the mod and the creator and whatnot. Well, in this file, Fabric Elite was Fabric-Elite, but in Gradable.properties, which just tells like what ID you want your mod to use, so mine is Atlas Elite, it was all one word, so it got confused and either didn't make files that I needed or just deleted files that was in both the folders. So that took a while to fix. 3 days. It took me 3 days to find that there was a hyphen in a word that shouldn't have been there. So yeah, that's basically all the errors or like issues I've run into for now. With these devlog videos, I'm not gonna do one every time I update the mod, because the changelog and stuff will be on Modrinth and the wiki. I'll just do a video if something major happens to the mod. This also means I am not working on my TARDIS data pack like currently. I will go back to it eventually. I just wanted to do something different and take a break from data pack making. Yeah, it's not finished whatsoever, and it's not discontinued either. So after I've done with this mod or whatever, or like got tired out of making this mod, I'll then go back to making the data pack. But yeah, that's basically it for now. If you want anything in the mod, or like want to suggest a feature or a change, if you join my Discord server, there is a suggestions channel, and you can just add a suggestion in here. That's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.